Mr. DeFore, you were suing Miss Jackson for nearly $5,000 for damages that she caused to your car in a car accident.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Now, this is actually a three-car collision. Miss Jackson, you slam into the back of Mr. DeFore's car that's then propelled into a third car. Insurance information was exchanged. You, sir, Mr. DeFore, got an estimate for the damages to your car. You submit a claim to the insurance provided to you by Miss Jackson and find out that she has no coverage. It had lapsed. So you try and collect from her out of pocket, but she just keeps giving you excuses. You can't collect. Ms. Jackson, you say that the accident was minor, and it was partly caused by him. And in fact, the estimate that he gave you seemed overly inflated. You think he's trying to take you for a ride. You say you don't owe him anything.
Right, yes.
Now, Mr. DeFore, why don't you tell us about the accident?
Right, so I'm on my way home from work, right? So I'm going straight to the gym. I'm going down Deshaun Road, and I see that there's a car in front of me, right? So as this woman should have done, she should have slowed down. I stopped right behind the car in front of me. Literally like 4 seconds after that, she decides to just hit me. I don't know if she was looking at a bird or
Hey, let's just stick with the facts, okay? Don't tell us what you think she's thinking about. We're going to find out in a couple of minutes, okay?
I don't know what was going on. She was getting some food or something, but pretty much I got rear-ended. I hit the person in front. So I take a few seconds just to gather myself. I was like, what just happened, right? So then I get out of my car.
Okay, let me stop you right there. Let's take a look at your car before the accident. And I believe it's a 2010 Nissan Maxima?
Yes, sir.
So, Ms. Jackson, why don't you tell us your version of the accident? What are you seeing? What's happening before you strike his car?
I am traveling down Deshaun Road after delivering some food on my way home. So we're riding, it's a bit congested, a lot of traffic on the road. So we're going pretty slow, about maybe 10, 15 miles an hour. And as I'm going, there's oncoming traffic. So what I actually see is bright, shining LED lights, red and white LED lights. And as that car passes me, the next thing I know, there's a stopped car in front of me. So I slam on my brakes as quickly as possible, and I do end up sliding into the back of his car, yes.
So are you saying that you were blinded by the cars coming against you?
Right.
The headlights of the car
Yes, the headlights coming.
So, Mr. DeFore, what happened when you speak with the police officers?
Well, what I just told them the truth. I mean, she caused the accident. She was at fault. She rear-ended me. I don't know how she didn't see the brake lights in front of her.
Just tell us what happened. Let us make the conclusions here, okay?
I got rear-ended. Plain and simple. It's on the police report and everything.
Did you provide insurance information to the police officers?
I did provide insurance information, yes.
And were you confident that that insurance information was active?
I was fairly sure that my insurance information was active.
Why? When was the last payment you'd made?
It was maybe a month ago. So the due date was...
A month before?
Yes, the due date was coming. I'm not going to say that it was, the due date was coming as far as I was concerned.
So according to what you're saying, you're up to date on your insurance.
Right. From my knowledge, I'm up to date on my insurance. What I'm doing is doing delivery to actually make money to make the next payment.
Okay. Mr. DeFore, did she tell you that her insurance was okay?
She's straight up lying, Your Honor. I mean, she told me straight up that her insurance lapsed like 2 days ago. There's just no possible way she's going to deny that.
Yeah, they don't cut you off on insurance when you're up to date.
I was under the impression that I had the grace period. However, I was mistaken. So what I did express to him was that it was a possibility that it could be lapsed, but I needed to check with that. I did provide my insurance information to him, to the police, and to the third party. When
you're talking about the grace period, you're talking about that period after you stop paying?
I do know it's maybe a few days, 5 to 7 days maybe, before they tell me it's lapsed.
Mr. DeFore, what happened when you went to...
So not only was she not on time with her payment, I mean, fun fact, I am an insurance agent, so I'm very familiar with this stuff. They gave her a grace period on top of that. She couldn't even pay before the grace period even ended. It's like, how are you going to drive a vehicle with no insurance on top of the fact that she was on disability?
Mr. DeFore, I could see why she might have been annoyed with you. Could you answer a damn question here? What happened?
I'm just being straight up.
No, I know you're being straight up, but you're telling us what's going through her mind or why you're speculating why she didn't do. I could certainly see why she would be annoyed with you.